A pleasant good evening and welcome to TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater, New Jersey, where tonight the Patriots finish off the nightcap of a day-night doubleheader. It is the second game today and the third game of a four-game series against the visiting Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Both teams entering in last place in their respective divisions, but hoping to turn that around in an interdivision matchup of the Atlantic League of Professional Baseball. Well, welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. My name is Mark Schwartz, and I have the pleasure of being joined alongside Brandon Pelter on the voice of Central Jersey, 1450 WCTC, as well as SPN.TV as well. The Patriots, they had lost 4 straight games, but Brandon, that ended earlier today in a very important and very needed win for the Patriots.
A big win. The offense came alive, scoring 6 runs in the third inning alone. A 7-2 win for Somerset. Put up 10 hits, the 8th time in the last 12 games they've gotten 10-plus hits in a ball game. The offense is certainly there.
So the Patriots, they win by a final score of 7-2, and we talked about it earlier today. It was that bottom of the third inning for the Patriots. They fell behind 1-0 against the Blue Crabs, of course having lost last night's ball game, and it seemed like something maybe clicked. Maybe they finally put their foot on the ground and decided, you know what, enough's enough. And that third inning, we think, could potentially be big.
Well, we saw in the top half of the third, when Southern Maryland jumped out ahead, it was Tony Thomas that essentially manufactured his own run. He stretched a double, tagged on a fly ball to left field over to third base, and then scored easily on another hit. And then Scott Kelly was the guy to lead things off for Somerset, and he's of that same philosophy, that same mindset, and he took it into his own hands, started the rally going with a single up the middle.
Also, the Patriots ultimately played 6 runs in the inning. They won the ball game 7-2. It's now Brett Jody having a conversation with Stan Clyburn at home plate as we're getting ready for the second game of this day-night doubleheader. Looking at the Liberty Division standings right now, of course, the Patriots had an early game. The High Point Rockers had an early game as well with the York Revolution. High Point won that one. So it remains a close Liberty Division. Somerset, technically, they're tied with New Britain, but not really percentage points-wise. The Patriots slightly underneath the Bees for 4th place in the Liberty Division. But both teams, 3.5 games out of first against the Long Island Ducks, and the Ducks are in Connecticut tonight going up against the New Britain Bees. So, Brandon, this remains a very close division with certainly a lot of opportunity for the Patriots, potentially even tonight, to gain a little bit of ground.
No doubt about it. And they've got Brett Oberholzer going on the mound. Oberholzer, the lefty with some major league experience, who his last time out was good. And it seems like he's starting to come around. Went 6 1/3 of 4-hit, 2-run baseball in his last outing. There's a lot of positive, and if he can give them another 5-6 inning performance, Somerset should be in a really good spot. Remember, this is a 7-inning game.
Oh, that's a great point. This is a 7-inning ball game, and the Patriots bullpen, they've struggled a little bit. We saw some of him in Game 1 today. I mean, Dwayne Bilo had been through a tough stretch, but he allowed a run over 2 1/3 innings. Luis Cruz, a scoreless frame. Jake Joyce, a scoreless frame. And Brandon, going into the season, and really for the first month or so of the year, this bullpen for the Patriots, it was a strength. I mean, you have a guy like Mike Antonini at the back end of the bullpen who's been as good of a closer in the Atlantic League as there's been this year. Mike Broadway, Zach Zinicola, who's currently away from the team. But, there's a lot of good arms in the bullpen, and it's an area that Brett Jody would certainly like to emphasize.
No doubt about that. And, when you look at this 7-inning game, if Oberholzer gives you 6, boy, Mike Antonini should be in a good spot to close things out. And then you don't really have to worry about piecing things together and fully figuring it out.
So the conversation between Brett Jody and Stan Clyburn end, and we're getting ready for the Patriots to take the field again. Brett Oberholzer will lead Somerset out of their dugout down the first base line. He is the Patriots starting pitcher tonight, and he will go up against Michael Kelly, right-handed starter for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. It'll be the second time that the Patriots go up against Kelly in 2019. Now Somerset taking the field here at TD Bank Ballpark. They run out of their first base dugout. The Blue Crabs join them down the third base line. So we'll step aside for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll go over the TD Bank starting lineups, and we will get ready for baseball. It's the nightcap of today's day-night doubleheader, the Somerset Patriots and the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, and it's coming your way next on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
Are you ready for some family fun? Have a ball with everyone. It's a
Today's presentation of Somerset Patriots baseball is brought to you by Atlantic Health Systems, Brother, Diamond Nation, Flemington Car and Truck Country, Flemington Department Store, Fullerton Auto, Health Quest, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey Lottery, RWJ Barnabas Health, Bolari Design, Northern New Jersey ROTC, T-Mobile, TD Bank.
It's slamming here, come on, get patriotic.
Attention troops, Scout Nights with the Somerset Patriots will be returning to TD Bank Ballpark for the upcoming season on Friday, June 28th, Sunday, July 28th, and Thursday, August 29th. Additionally, our Girl Scout days are set for Sunday, June 30th, and Saturday, September 21st. Troops will have the honor of presenting both their PAX banner along with our nation's colors on the field before the game. A parade around the field will end with the troops lining the infield during the national anthem. Scouts looking to earn badges for presenting the colors and going on a Go See It outing can fulfill both, all while enjoying America's pastime. Tickets begin at just $8.50 for everyone in the group, with commemorative Scout patches available for just $1.50. Visit SomersetPatriots.com or call 908-252-0700 so you can get involved and have your troop honored at a professional baseball game.
So many good options. Man, I'm hungry. Ooh, let's do healthy today. I think that'll work. The healthy plate. What do we have here? So many good options. What do I choose? We have veggie burger, turkey burger, fruit cup. It all sounds so good, but something's telling me veggie burger. I think I'll have the veggie burger. A lot of great choices here at the Horizon Healthy Plate concession stand. That's a tasty burger.
Attention New Jersey camps, it's time to start thinking about your summer schedule and field trips for your campers. The Somerset Patriots Camp Days have returned for the upcoming season. Head over to TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater to check out top-notch baseball for the best price in town. The 2019 camp dates are officially set for Thursday, July 18th, Wednesday, July 31st, and Wednesday, August 14th. The Patriots are welcoming camps with groups of all sizes to come out to the ballpark to enjoy America's favorite pastime. Each game begins at 11:05 a.m. and tickets start at just $8. There are also lunch options available for just $5. In addition, each camp in attendance will be welcomed with a public address announcement and a scoreboard announcement during the game. Camps can also take advantage of our on-field programs throughout the game based on availability. So book now to ensure a memorable baseball-filled, fun-in-the-sun trip for your camp today. Give us a call at 908-252-0700 or welcome back here to TD Bank Ballpark. National anthem concluding, and we're getting ready for first pitch between the Somerset Patriots and the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, second game of today's day-night doubleheader. Time now for the TD Bank starting lineup, and we'll start with visiting Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, managed by Stan Clyburn, assisted by Joe Walsh, Daisuke Yoshida, Daryl Thompson, and Craig Maddox. At TD Bank, expect unexpectedly longer hours that fit your schedule, including weekends. And with 24/7 access through online and mobile banking, you could bank whenever, wherever. TD Bank, unexpectedly human, member FDIC, TD Bank NA. For the Blue Crabs, similar lineup to the one that they brought out in Game 1, but there are a couple of new additions. Kent Blackstone leads off. He's the second baseman. Ruby Silva hits second over in right field. Joe Benson, former big leaguer, gets his first start of the year with the Blue Crabs. He is in center field batting third. John Griffin, the cleanup batter, also the starting first baseman as Jose Julio Ruiz gets the night off. Corey Vaughn, the DH, hitting fifth. Charlie Valerio, the switch hitting catcher, batting sixth. It's Edwin Garcia at short, hitting seventh. Tony Thomas, former Patriot in left field, batting eighth. And rounding up the order at third base, hitting ninth, is Josh McAdams as they work against the second-year Patriot southpaw Brett Oberholzer.
And Oberholzer, as I mentioned, he's been pitching much better as of late. The former major leaguer making his sixth start with the Patriots through 23 innings pitched as a 1-1 record. has given up 35 hits, so he's gotten roughed up a little bit. Does have 20 strikeouts and 9 walks, and the ERA up over 7. But his last time out went 6 1/3 against a very good Sugar Land team, giving up just 4 hits and 2 runs.
So Oberholzer takes the mound. Blackstone steps into the left-handed batter's box, and we are about ready for baseball. Former Major Leaguer works from the windup, and the first pitch of tonight's ballgame, a fastball in for a called strike, and we are officially underway at 7:10 p.m. Eastern Time. Game 2 of today's doubleheader, the Patriots took the first one, 7-2 over Southern Maryland. Now the 0-1 to Blackstone taken low and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. We had great weather for the opener. There was a threat of some inclement weather tonight, but right now we're looking like we're pretty good. Sunny skies, partly cloudy. As Oberholzer gets a strike here, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
I think I just heard on the radio I need to go to the tarp.
Did you?
No, but now that you said it, it's coming.
Well, I mean, there's certainly a threat, but it looks like a lot of the inclement weather has traveled a little south of us, closer to Philadelphia. 1-2 from Oberholzer. Line drive hit over to short on the fly, caught by Rodriguez, and there's 1 away. So the defensive alignment for the Patriots in the top of the first inning. In the outfield, Ramon Flores in left. Mike Kraus gets the start in center. Mike Francoso over in right. Remember, Darby Myers was taken out of Game 1 with a hamstring issue. Along the infield, Ray Navarro is the third baseman. Alfredo Rodriguez plugged back in at short. Craig Massey at second. Will Kenger at first. And it's Yovan Gonzalez doing the catching. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the left-handed batting Ruby Silva. Takes the first pitch from Oberholzer, a called strike, 0-1. Wind slightly blowing out towards left center field. Game time temperature 81 degrees. As Silva waves at a breaking ball and falls behind 0-2. Patriots wearing their home whites for the second consecutive ball game. Normally they switch up their uniforms for a doubleheader. They wore the whites in Game 1. And clubhouse manager Milton Miles got the jerseys ready so they could wear the whites again for Game 2. Blue Crabs, on the other hand, in a more traditional gray uniform. Gray tops, gray pants. Gray hat with a black brim. Soft roller over to short off the end of the bat of Silva. It's collected by Rodriguez over to first, and there's 2 away.
Just a one-handed swing. Silva really throwing the bat out in front. And did not get a good piece of that one. But yeah, it's got to be a lot. If you think about the timing for Milton, I mean, you'd think that it takes at least an hour for them to wash, and then in the dryer another hour and a half, if not longer.
Well, I mean, we have some industrial washer and dryers at the ballpark, but still, for an entire team,
yeah,
sweaty, dirty with, everything on it, can't be easy.
Well, I remember Craig Massey after the game, Game 1, came upstairs to chat with you, and then we chatted doing a quick interview, and he was full of dirt. Now it looks crystal clean.
0-1 here to the right-handed hitting Joe Benson is fouled off. No balls and 2 strikes. So Benson making his first appearance with the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Former big leaguer. Began the season over in the American Association, playing for former Atlantic League manager Butch Hobson as a member of the Dogs of Chicago. Right-handed batter. Swings and lines the 0-2 offering from Oberholzer, foul down the right field line to stay alive. Former big leaguer got to the majors in 2011 with the Minnesota Twins. At 239 in his time at baseball's highest level. Now in his first season with the Blue Crabs. Waves a 2-tone bat over his right shoulder. The 0-2 from Oberholzer. Taken low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. We're just underway here at TD Bank Ballpark. Second game today. Third one of this series. Blue Crabs took last night's ball game 2-1. Somerset took the early game today 7-2. As Benson tops 1 foul off the end of the bat to stay alive. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Patriots and the Blue Crabs will wrap up their 4-game set tomorrow night back here at TD Bank Ballpark before Somerset welcomes in the York Revolution for a 3-game series starting on Friday in what will be an eventful weekend here at TD Bank Ballpark. 1-2 on its way, and it's taken low and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
With back-to-back fireworks nights, I believe?
Not yet.
Or is that next weekend?
That's next weekend. That's the Father's Day weekend. That's oftentimes the biggest weekend of the season here.
Jumping the gun.
I think all of us here are pretty excited for that weekend. 2-2. Tapped foul. Late on the pitch from Oberholzer, and Gonzalez couldn't corral it. And Benson stays alive. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 away. Top of the first inning. Again, we're just underway. There's no score between the Patriots and the Blue Crabs. Benson's worked a 7-pitch at bat here against Brett Oberholzer. After Kent Blackstone lined out to short and Ruby Silva grounded out to short to begin the inning. Once again, Oberholzer works from the windup with nobody on base. The 2-2 offering. Fouled off again. Now an 8-pitch battle between Oberholzer and Benson.
Well, Brett's at now 15 pitches. 8 of them, so more than half, have come in this lone at bat.
Outfield plays straight up against the righty Benson. Kraus might be shaded a bit towards right center field. Once again, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Breaking ball gets Benson, and it's a 1-2-3 top of the first inning for Brett Oberholzer. No scores. We move to the bottom half of the frame on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
As a personal trainer, I thrive on guiding my clients to good health. When I was told I needed both hips replaced, I turned to the network of experts at Atlantic Health System. I was able to see my orthopedic surgeon in Sparta, right near my home, and received exceptional care at Morristown Medical Center for my surgery. I was able to teach, motivate, and inspire again.
Where you go for orthopedic care matters.
Atlantic Health System, because every moment is a moment that matters.
Somerville Aluminum is proud to announce our greatest remodeling project yet. Valari, new name, same great company. Valari, home remodeling since 1950. Visit ValariNJ.com to learn more today.
Specials, bacon, hot dogs, a walking taco, and French toast sticks. You can purchase these items on the first and third base contestants.
Bottom of the first inning, we're scoreless. Time now for the TD Bank starting lineup for your Somerset Patriots, managed by Brett Jody, assisted by Glenn Barker and John Hunton, alongside Fox Beyer as well. Ramon Flores leads off in left field. Alfredo Rodriguez hits second. Ray Navarro bats third here in the bottom of the first inning. Will Kencher, the Raritan Building Services cleanup batter of the ballgame. Edwin Espinal, the DH, hitting fifth. Craig Massey, sixth. Mike Francoso, seventh. Mike Kraus, eighth. And Jovan Gonzalez rounds up the order, hitting ninth. With Michael Kelly, the right-handed pitcher, on the mound. First pitch fastball to Flores, misses up and away. 1 ball and no strikes.
And Kelly, the tall 6'4" righty, works awfully quick.
The 1-0, taken for a called strike, 1-1.
Making his 6th start, 8th appearance as a 3.86 ERA and a 1-2 record.
From the windup, 1-1 to Flores, swung on and popped up. Left field, shallow. Thomas ranges in a bit to his right, near the foul line, makes a one-handed grab, and there's one away.
Through 30 and a third innings pitched, he's given up 30 hits, 10 walks, does have the 29 strikeouts as well.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Alfredo Rodriguez, a .288 batter on the year with a home run and 11 runs batted in. We're scoreless in the bottom of the first inning. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to Rodriguez, taking all the way. It's in for a strike, 0-1. Patriots did play against Michael Kelly a couple of starts ago, back in Waldorf on the 26th, as Rodriguez takes this up and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kelly showed decently well. He went 6 innings, allowing 2 runs, 1 earned. As As Rodriguez takes a pitch low, 2 balls and a strike.
And he got hit a bit. He gave up 9 hits, but he didn't. Outside of that, he only allowed 1 free pass, got the 6 strikeouts as well.
Rodriguez pops this up along the infield. Charging in is the second baseman, Ken Blackstone, in between the mound and the second base bag, makes a two-handed grab. And there's 2 away. Well, that was the game for the Patriots where they held a late lead. They were leading 2-1 going into the bottom of the 8th inning. And it was Luis Cruz who came on the mound. And unfortunately, the Patriots would commit a fielding error in the bottom of the 8th inning, leading to an unearned run, which tied the game for Southern Maryland. And then another fielding error in the bottom of the 9th inning, with Cruz still on the mound, would lead to the winning run for the Blue Crabs as they upset the Patriots 3-2 to spoil that series finale. First pitch to Ray Navarro, a called strike, 0-1. So Kelly on the mound here, 0-1 on its way to the switch hitter, taken outside. Navarro batting from the left side of the plate here, 1 ball and 1 strike. No score, 2 out, nobody on, bottom of the 1st inning. Patriots hosting the Blue Crabs. 1-0 breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Navarro had an RBI single as a part of the big 6-run bottom of the 3rd earlier today. As he swings and pops this one up. 3 straight pop-ups from the Patriots. It's down the left field line, shallow. The shortstop Garcia makes the catch in fair territory. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Michael Kelly. Patriots go down in order. We're scoreless as we move to the 2nd on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
It's time to celebrate with a birthday party at a Somerset Patriots game. Introducing our exclusive Domino's All-Star birthday packages for the upcoming season. Got a kid you want to have remember a special birthday for years to come? Well, the Patriots have 3 different kid-specific birthday packages that'll make their next birthday the most memorable one yet. Book a party package and upper box seating, enjoy an all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet in the NJM picnic area, or elevate your party into a fun-themed private suite uniquely designed for kids. Every Patriots party also comes with a crowd rendition of Happy Birthday with the birthday child on the field, a birthday t-shirt, an autographed baseball, and birthday invitations. Contact our group sales department for more information on how to celebrate a birthday in style today.
#1 family-owned and operated appliance, TV, electronics, and mattress retailer for over 180
Looking for a great deal on a car? You'll score big savings at your Tri-State Ford dealer, proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots baseball. Visit tristateford.com for more info. Hey fans, all season long, the Patriots have teamed up with AARP New Jersey to offer its members discounted tickets to every Sunday home game. Just mention the code PATRIOTS3 and that you're a member to get a 50% ticket discount. Visit AARP.org today for more information on how you can become a member. AARP, real possibilities. We move to the top of the 2nd inning. There's no score between the Patriots and the Blue Crabs. Mark Schwartz alongside Brandon Pelter. John Griffin to lead off, a lot of pop, and fouls off the first pitch to the backstop, 0-1. So it'll be Griffin followed by Corey Vaughn and Charlie Valerio, 4-5-6 for the Blue Crab lineup. After they went down in order in 16 pitches against Brett Oberholzer to begin the ballgame. Oberholzer was at 16 pitches, Michael Kelly only 11 to get through the first 3 batters for the Patriots. Zeros across the scoreboard here. 0-1 from Oberholzer, taken low and in to the tall right-handed hitter. 1 ball and 1 strike. Griffin now in his 5th season in the Atlantic League. Started with the Long Island Ducks in 2015, played a couple of years with the Bees. Now in his 2nd season with the Blue Crabs. 1-1. Swinging a line drive, hard hit, but foul. Down the left field line into the NJM picnic area.
Big crowd there down the left field line.
I've got a couple of nice groups down there enjoying an all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet with unlimited soft drinks for only $28.
Sounds pretty good.
1-2. Taken low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You can contact our group sales department at 908-252-0700 and ask for me, Mark Schwartz, and I'll be able to help you out with your group. Great place to view a game. 2-2. Topper foul.
I'd ask for you.
I'd appreciate that. Another great place to watch a game that also has a good amount of people tonight is our Bellari Design Party Deck, elevated on the Audi suite level down the left field line, where for only $39 a person, you can have an upscale buffet. Talking your carving stations, your pasta stations. A lot of fun up there. And in my opinion, the best vantage point in the ballpark, as Griffin grounds one up the middle past the lunging Alfredo Rodriguez a bit to his left. It rolls into center field. And John Griffin aboard with a leadoff single here in the top of the second inning.
Well, he certainly didn't hit it great. And I think if you're Brett Oberholzer, the mindset still has to be, hey, I made my pitch. Got it in on the hands a little bit. Griffin's still able to extend just enough. But hit it where the fielders weren't.
Now, John Griffin hasn't gotten a lot of singles this season. Just a 168 batting average. Entering today, he had 16 hits, 9 of which were extra bases. He's off of first, held on by Will Kenger. Corey Vaughn at the plate. Swings and misses at the first pitch from Oberholzer. No balls and a strike. Vaughn hitting .263. 6 home runs to lead the team alongside 16 RBI. Reached base 2 times in the early game of today's doubleheader, as he grounds this one foul down the third base line, 0-2. Not broken his bat? Nope, guess not. Going to keep that two-toned bat with him in the right-handed batter's box. Black barrel, pine handle. Lights have come on now at TD Bank Ballpark, but still have the sun out for the time being, so the lights haven't taken dominance just yet. A reminder that tonight's ball game is a 7-inning game, as Vaughn swings and misses. Tipped the fastball into the glove of Yovan Gonzalez, and there's one away here in the top of the second.
Oberholzer really seemed to kind of reach back for that fastball. Placed it well, too, just below the hands on the inner third of the plate. That's a tough pitch to get to, especially with some plus velocity.
So one out, runner at first. Here's Charlie Valerio, switch hitter. Got the start last night. Went 1 for 3. Also was intentionally walked in a 2-1 Blue Crab victory. He's hitting .266 on the season. Couple of home runs, one of which came against the Patriots. That home run, I believe, came against Brett Oberholzer. Get a confirmation on that shortly. Got Griffin off of first, as Valerio swings and drives this one out to deep left center field, and Krause will have to play that on a bounce. Got all the way to the Fullerton Auto sign as Valerio digs for second, and he's in there standing. A one-out double for Charlie Valerio. Now the Blue Crabs with runners at second and third.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 9.
Every hitter has those handful of pitchers that you can just pick up really well. You see the ball out of their hands, something about it you pick up well. And you had just mentioned Valerio already with some success against Oberholzer this season. Got a hold of that one, and it looked like Mike Krause in center field got a pretty good jump on it, just could not track it down.
Well, it was Valerio who hit the home run against Oberholzer back on May 24th. He went 2 for 3 in that ball game with a couple of runs batted in. Now the first pitch to the right-handed hitting Edwin Garcia taken low, smothered by Yovan Gonzalez. It holds Griffin at third, and it's a 1-0 count. So Southern Maryland in position to strike first in the nightcap of today's doubleheader. They struck first earlier today as well. Took a 1-0 lead in the third, ultimately lost the ball game 7-2. Infield plays back with one away, still early in this contest. 1-0 to Garcia taken off the plate, 2 balls and no strikes. Certainly possible that Oberholzer could be pitching around Garcia here. However, the man awaiting on deck is Tony Thomas, and he had himself a nice ball game earlier today. The only infielder playing in, Will Kenger at first, is about parallel to the bag. 2-0 from Oberholzer. Swing and a miss. Change up there gets Garcia well out in front. It's a 2-1 count. Well, for the Blue Crabs, this is an important one. We have runners at second and third with one out. A team that's struggling. Edwin Garcia has been on this team now for 3 years. He's been an all-star in the Atlantic League before. I'd like to see him put the ball in play. 2-1 from Oberholzer. Misses inside. 3 balls and a strike.
That is a mouthful. Surprised neither of us trip up on that one.
Well, because you know what? A lot of his teammates call him Obi. So I always have the temptation of calling him Obi on the air. But I don't know if I've gotten to that point with him yet. So we'll stick with Oberholzer for the time being. With runners at second and third. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. Another off-speed pitch. That might have been a changeup as well for Oberholzer. Gets him out in front.
Yeah, he really pulled the strings on that one. And Edwin Garcia's eyes lit up out of the hand. But then that pitch just dropped off a bit. About 2/3 of the way to the plate.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away in the top of the second inning. Here's the pitch. Broken bat, grounder to third. Navarro charges in. Fields throws home. And Gonzalez blocks the plate, applies the tag on Griffin. A heads-up play there from Ray Navarro, cuts down the run at home. A fielder's choice for Edwin Garcia, now 2 away in the second.
Oberholzer just absolutely sawed off Edwin Garcia, and right off the bat, Ray Navarro saw that Griffin was coming home. He had to charge on that ball a little bit, got a nice hop up to the belt, and made the easy play. That was all right in front of Ray Navarro.
So it keeps the Blue Crabs off the scoreboard for the time being. Charlie Valerio advances to third. Edwin Garcia at first. Now runners on the corners with 2 away for the right-handed hitting Tony Thomas. Strong game earlier. First pitch. Oberholzer gets a strike. Belt high, inner half. No balls and a strike. Thomas went 2 for 3 earlier today. Had a hustle double in his first at-bat. Scored a run. Hit a solo home run in his second at-bat. Provided the only 2 runs of the ball game for Southern Maryland. Now the 0-1. Fisted in the air, foul, first base side. Takes 1 hop on the mid-concourse, skips into some seats. And it's an 0-2 count.
Oberholzer has really commanded the inner third of the plate so far on these Southern Maryland hitters. He's been sawing a ton of them off, coming in on the hands, not allowing them to extend on anything.
Well, he's ahead of the count here against the former Patriot. Played 9 games briefly with Somerset back in 2017. The 0-2. Up and in. Fastball. Shakes Thomas a bit off of home plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
I like that pitch. I think Obi, as you say, is really starting to find some of that command. And you set that pitch up there, and you can come back with a lot.
The 1-2. In the dirt, check swing, went around. Gonzalez blocks it, applies the tag. Strike 3, and Oberholzer gets out of the inning. Strikes out a pair. He's got 3 Ks on the evening. And the Patriots keep the Blue Crabs off the board. We head to the bottom of the second on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
At Flemington Car and Truck Country, we've been satisfying customers for over 40 years, providing selection. With 16 manufacturer brands plus over 500 available certified pre-owned vehicles. Convenience. With all our dealerships located on Route 202 and 31 in Flemington. And satisfaction. With positive reviews praising our business model every day. We'll never take our customers for granted. Flemington Car and Truck Country.
Every day.
Happy with this year's tax refund? Probably not. Well, Flemington Department Store can't change the tax law, but can make things less taxing by crediting you double the sales tax on most top-quality brand sofas, chairs, recliners, bedroom and dining room sets, proudly showcased in Central Jersey's largest showroom. That's right, Flemington is paying your sales tax plus giving you a matching credit when you buy furniture, plus free delivery. The double sales tax credit event is going on now, only at Flemington Department Store.
Limited tickets are available, so stop by the ticket office now.
Alpine Business Systems is a leading provider of information systems and services. Visit Alpine Business Systems at www.alpinebiz.com. Alpine Business Systems, the official IT provider of the Somerset Patriots. If you need help during the game or have any questions, you can text us at 908-252-0700 and we'll get back to you. Again, 908-252-0700. Will Kenger leads off. First pitch misses outside, 1-0. We're in the bottom of the second inning. There's no score between the Patriots and the Blue Crabs. 1-0 to the lefty, taken off the plate. 2 balls and no strikes. My name's Mark Schwartz. I'm joined alongside Brandon Pelter. Mike Lawrence running our boards. About 10 minutes away on Veronica Avenue over in Somerset. As Kenger checks his swing on a fastball that missed high. Didn't go. 3 balls and no strikes. It'll be Kenger followed by Edwin Espinal and Craig Massey. 4, 5, 6 in the Patriot order. 3-0. Called strike 3-1. Oberholzer threw 20 pitches in the top of the second inning. Stranded a couple on base and kept this one scoreless. Now the 3-1. Swung on and missed on a fastball. And Kelly runs the count full. Induced 3 pop-ups for the first 3 Patriot batters in the bottom of the first inning. From the windup, now the 3-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Breaking ball gets Kenger out in front. There's 1 away. Kelly works quickly, and he has a pretty quick and compact windup. Doesn't really shift his feet around too much, just gets the ball and is like, you know what, I'm just going to throw it home.
Yeah, nothing about what he does. He take his time, whether it's starting the delivery or actually going from the start to the ball coming out of his hand.
Just a couple of small steps. Now the first pitch to Edwin Espinal, up and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Not a lot of wasted movement for the first-year Blue Crab. The 1-0 on its way. Breaking ball launched deep down the left field line. Foul. Espinal got all of that one. Crushed it. Would have been way out of here had it been fair, but it wasn't, so it isn't. And it's a 1-1 count.
What was that, 600 feet?
I would say roughly 625.
Into orbit.
Here's the 1-1. This one swung on and driven out to center field. Deeper part of the ballpark as Benson lines it up shy of the warning track and makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So 2 out, nobody on. Kelly's retired the first 5 in order. And now it's Craig Massey. Batting average up to 261. Got a couple of hits in the early game today. Got a chance to talk to him afterwards. Doesn't like to talk too much about the now 21-game hit streak that he's, on base streak rather, that he's riding. First pitch misses low, 1-0.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, I'm his biggest fan here tonight.
Well, Brandon brought it up post-game, and Massey wasn't too pleased. 1-0 breaking ball in for a called strike.
Well, as our listeners know, you get a player here in the booth after a Patriots win, and I pop out and we'll do a quick camera interview that goes on our social media.
1-1, taken low.
And a certain partner of mine didn't care to inform me that he's a very superstitious guy. Not naming names. Just calling it like I see it.
Here's the 2-1. Fouled off over the backstop.
So I ask him, what's it been like the past couple weeks? Now a Patriots player season-long, 21-game on-base streak. What's been your approach? First words out of his mouth. Well, now you jinxed it. Thanks.
2-2 fouled off as Massey reaches for an off-speed pitch to stay alive. Well, Massey has certainly grown accustomed to long on-base streaks. He had a 29-game on-base streak, which was the highest on the team last year. Had a 12-game on-base streak, missed 1 game, and now on a 21-game streak. As he scooped this one foul to stay alive. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. So he's reached base now in 33 of his last 34 games. A lot of that has been done drawing walks. Entered today, tied for the league lead. He fouls off another pitch, and a hard-earned at-bat here for Craig Massey. Elevating Michael Kelly's pitch count just a bit. He's now seen 6 pitches in this at-bat. We'll make it a 7th. Or rather, he's seen 7. Here's the 8th, and it's a breaking ball taken low. 3 balls and 2 strikes, so now Massey will see a 9th pitch of this battle. 2 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Patriots and the Blue Crabs are scoreless. Now the payoff pitch. Swinging a drive deep towards right field. Silva turns around, and it's off the base of the fence. Stays in play. Massey rounds first into second, standing with a 2-out double. Narrowly missing his first home run of the season, but Massey's on-base streak extends to 22 games, and Brandon Pelter has a big sigh of relief.
Off the hook, baby. we talked about it before the game, and I think we talked about it on the air this morning as well, but Craig Massey's really changed the swing a little bit. You could tell when he gets something inside especially, he is looking to send that one into orbit and came oh so close right there. Got the pitch that he wanted. Seemed like it was middle in the zone on the inner third of the plate and absolutely turned on it and cranked it to right field.
So now he's in scoring position representing the go-ahead run. It'll be Mike Francoso at the plate, who did not play in Game 1. Left-handed batter. First pitch from Kelly, a fastball grooved in for a strike 0-1. I'll tell you what, I thought that one had a chance. It was hit very hard off the bat.
And I think so did Ruby Silva, too, because he turned and just kind of jogged to his spot.
Ball hit about halfway up the fence, off the Supercuts billboard, in the shadow of the right field scoreboard. Now the 0-1. Francoso takes another strike at the knees, this time a breaking ball, and he falls behind 0-2. It's the first base hit of the night for the Patriots. Massey off of second. He also had an RBI double in the early game today. Now Francoso, a .213 batter, 1 home run and 14 RBI. Had a great road trip, specifically a superb series against Sugarland. Now the 0-2. Slapped foul. And Francoso stays alive. Mike riding an 8-game on-base streak. He did play in the series opener against Southern Maryland last night. Did not record a hit, but he did draw 2 walks, including a 9th-inning walk, representing the tying run with the Patriots trailing 2-1. And Somerset came up empty-handed as they dropped the series opener. Kelly from the stretch. Here's the 0-2. Taken low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Overall, for the second-year Patriot, he is 10 for 25 over this 8-game on-base streak with a home run, 5 walks, 5 runs scored, and 6 RBI. He's been playing very well. He has Massey off of second base. Now the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Change up there from Kelly gets Francoso out in front, and the Patriots strand Massey at second base. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We move to the 3rd. Knotted at 0 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
Attention troops, Scout Nights with the Somerset Patriots will be returning to TD Bank Ballpark for the upcoming season on Friday, June 28th, Sunday, July 28th, and Thursday, August 29th. Additionally, our Girl Scout days are set for Sunday, June 30th, and Saturday, September 21st. Troops will have the honor of presenting both their PAX banner along with our nation's colors on the field before the game. A parade around the field will end with the troops lining the infield during the national anthem. Scouts looking to earn badges for presenting the colors and going on a Go See It outing can fulfill both, all while enjoying America's pastime. Tickets begin at just $8.50 for everyone in the group, with commemorative Scout patches available for just $1.50. Visit SomersetPatriots.com or call 908-252-0700 so you can get involved and have your troop honored at a professional baseball game.
For over... Top of the third inning. Scoreless between the Patriots and the Blue Crabs. Here's Brandon Pelter.
Thank you, Mark. Josh McAdams fouls off the first pitch that he sees. It's 9-1 and 2 due up. Facing Brett Oberholzer, the lefty, in his 6th start for the Somerset Patriots. 0-1 is waved at and missed. Oberholzer with 3 strikeouts to this point has allowed 2 hits, but no score in this one. Oberholzer winds with the 0-2. Check swing, and no swing there. That one missed upstairs. "36 pitches to get through the first 2 frames for Oberholzer. 1-2 pitch. Waved at and missed. The breaking ball in the outer third dove into the dirt, and McAdams, the 4th strikeout victim of the night.
Oberholzer continues to pitch well. I talked to Brett Jody a bit about why he felt Brett Oberholzer was so strong in his last start, and could see it again today. He just seems a little more deliberate before throwing pitches, maybe taking an extra half second to really think through what his approach is on the mound. I think he's reaping the benefits.
First pitch to Blackstone. That one misses low. And I think we're also starting to see a little bit better command as well from Oberholzer. He's been able to hit his spots well, particularly come on the inner third of the plate. 1-0 pitch. Misses up and in.
And look, this is a guy the Patriots had very high expectations for going into the season. There was a thought that he might only make a couple of starts here before his contract was purchased. And, you know, knowing Oberholzer, I'm sure he feels that he's back on that track. And he's hoping to prove himself again tonight.
2-0 misses down low, falls behind the one-man Blackstone. 3 balls and no strikes. This morning, Blackstone 2 for 4. He had an RBI as well in the third. 3-ball pitch. That one comes in tight. Blackstone works a 4-pitch walk.
Hey kids, if you want to have an ice cream party, receive exclusive Somerset Sluggers merchandise and get tickets to games.
Oh, it's the first free pass that Oberholzer's allowed.
For just $15. For more information, please make your way to section 204 behind the concourse. Now batting, the right fielder number 12, Ruby Silva.
Oberholzer, 4 years of Major League experience, pitching a few seasons with the Houston Astros, with the Phillies, and the Angels as well, as Ruby Silva fouls off the first pitch. In total, 82 games, 44 starts, went 14-23 with a 4.36 ERA. So he certainly spent a good chunk of time in the bigs and trying to work his way back. Blackstone off of first with some speed as a swiped bag this season. Here's the 0-1. That one misses low. No score in this one. It was the third inning this morning that led to 7 total runs. 6 of them, though, came from the Patriots. Somerset went on for the 7-2 win. 1-1 runner goes. Throw down to second is not in time, and that gets past Rodriguez and into center field. Blackstone around and diving head first without a throw into third. So he swipes second base and advances to third.
I think that should be an E6 against Alfredo Rodriguez. I don't think the ball got past him. I think that he collected it on a hop, and then when he spun his glove around to apply the tag, the ball was in his glove, and then the whipping motion forced the ball out of his glove and then sort of almost ushered the ball into center field. I don't think it just flat out got past him on the Yovan Gonzalez throw.
For now, the official scorer disagrees, and it goes down as an E2. That's how Blackstone advances to third with 1 away. 2-1 is poked out into left field. Flores coming in. He makes the catch, and not deep enough for Blackstone to tag either. Nice pitch there from Brett Oberholzer, breaking away from Ruby Silva, and he just threw the bat head out there.
register, you'll get 300.
Flores was in a bit shallow and comes on to make the catch for the second out.
Yeah, that's a big out right there for the Patriots. Blackstone, one of the faster guys on this Blue Crabs team, but Flores is the best arm in the Patriot outfield, and his momentum was coming in. So if Blackstone tags, even with his speed, I think there's a very good chance that Flores throws him out. So probably the right move for Daisuke Yoshida to hold him up at third.
So now with 2 away and a runner at third, it's the 3-man Joe Benson. Put together a 9-pitch battle, but was set down swinging. So Oberholzer, the lefty, sets, and the first pitch is waved at and missed. Kept it low, went off speed.
Well, Oberholzer worked out of danger in the second inning. Blue Crabs had second and third with 1 away and failed to score. Hoping to make that 2 for 2.
0-1. Another swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch, and now Brett's in the driver's seat.
Well, when you start off a count with a couple of off-speed pitches that you get for a strike, it opens the door for so many possibilities on that third pitch. You could go back to the well. You could bounce one in the dirt. You could try to fastball upstairs. I mean, we've seen Oberholzer do that before on a new 0-2 count today. Maybe a fastball a little up and in. Change the eye level a bit of the former major leaguer.
Oberholzer kicks with the 0-2. Paints the outside corner. Called strike 3. Benson set down looking. No runs, no hits. 1 man is left on base. Still no score through 2.5. You're listening to Patriots Baseball on ESPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, WCTCAM.com.
Presenting the lowest car prices you've ever seen. Wow pricing. Only on Fullerton.com. It'll blow you away. If you want the best deals on all new cars and trucks, don't miss Fullerton's absolutely enormous spring clearance event. Get the lowest prices on our entire new inventory all month long. This month only at Fullerton.
For over 85 years, in every county across the state, we've protected the health of New Jersey, covering families and businesses through life's big moments and the small ones. Because we don't just work here, we live here too. Over 5,000 local employees, all with the same purpose, taking care of you.
Then John. All right, John, is your last shot. Make it a good one. Take all the time you need. Don't worry. We'll be here all night. That one's a little closer. All right, last one. Steve, let's see what you can do. We've only got 5 hours. There we go. Our winner is going to be John. Nice job, John. John gets a gift card. Those get eyes on hats, and Steve falls to the grass.
Carrier Clinic is proud of its 109-year heritage. As an independent, nonprofit behavioral health care facility, we depend on the support of our community. Thank you for your generous support. Gifts made to Carrier Clinic are tax deductible. For more information on making a donation to Carrier Clinic, please visit our website at www.carrierclinic.org. Still no score in the bottom of the third inning. It's Mike Kraus to lead things off, the newest Patriots bat. Mike Kelly winds, and the pitch misses outside. Patriots with just a hit. That belongs to Craig Massey. Smoked a double off the wall and right. 1-0 is swung on, and this one drilled deep to center field. Benson is back looking up, and that one's out of here. A solo home run for Mike Kraus, his first as a Patriot, and Somerset's on the board in the third. They lead it 1-0.
We've heard about the power of Kraus. The Patriots had seen it in his previous stops in the Atlantic League, and now Patriots fans get to see it with him wearing the red, white, and blue. A no-doubter to straightaway center field. That is why he was brought to the team, and it's a big solo blast. Allows the Patriots to strike first here in the bottom of the third.
Third inning has been the key so far today. Scored 6 runs this morning as the first pitch to Yovan Gonzalez misses upstairs. And now one to lead off the third tonight, thanks to Mike Kraus. 1-0 misses up and in.
I was going to say, before that Kraus at bat, with the Massey double, it felt like maybe a solo home run for the Patriots was almost due. Flores nearly had one in the early game. Massey nearly had one earlier today. So it makes sense, and then, Kraus goes yard.
2-1 was called a strike, and the pitch from Kelly is swung on, and this one in the air, but to straightaway center field. Benson a step or two in, and he collects the lazy fly ball for the first down.
But that's got to be a confidence booster for Mike Kraus. He had a couple of tough at-bats last night, and he was able to drive this one out. And it's a ballpark that should play pretty well for Kraus. He had 9 home runs over 36 games in Mexico earlier this year, so it was only a matter of time before he ran into one. It's good to see him get on the board.
Now Ramon Flores is up as Kelly delivers. That one down, and a 1-0 count on Ramon, who has now reached in 13 straight games, has a 10-game hit streak. 1-0, misses in tight. But the impressive streak of 12 straight games reaching base multiple times is over. Only went 1 for 3 this morning in the 7-inning game. The 2-0. That in the dirt. 3 balls and no strikes, the count here on Ramon Flores, who's hitting a gaudy .375 at home, hitting .324 overall, and 23 RBI leads the way for Somerset as the 3-0 misses away. A 4-pitch walk for Ramon Flores.
During this impressive streak for Flores, it hasn't just been with the bat. It's also been getting on base. He's had a couple of multi-walk games. He's just had such an impressive eye. I mean, he's seldom fallen behind on the count, and when he has, he's been able to fight back, fouling off tough pitches. I mean, he's really showing how simply professional of an approach he has at the plate, and it showed once again there with a 4-pitch walk.
Alfredo Rodriguez is up next. 1 out. Runner goes, and this one hit in the air but foul down the left field line and into the NJM picnic area. The lineup has been kind of all over the place, really. And Alfredo Rodriguez last night in the lower portion got the morning off of this day-night doubleheader. Now back to the 2 spot. Flores off of first. Kelly, the righty, sets first base side of the rubber at the chest. Now delivers the 0-1. A slow breaking ball that stays upstairs. Flores is a threat to run. 3 swiped bags in 5 tries this season. He was running on the first pitch that was fouled off. 1-1. Fastball clips the outside corner at the knees. Kelly peeks at first. Now comes set, throws over, and Flores dives back in head first, sticks the right hand in time. This the 3rd game of a 7-game homestand for Somerset. Then an off day Monday, and they head to Long Island for an important 3-game set with the Ducks. Another throw over Flores back in time. The Ducks, of course, 24-13, have the best record in the Atlantic League, and they're 3.5 games up on Somerset.
The Ducks currently also leading the New Britain Bees tonight up in Connecticut. 4-0 Long Island. Bottom of the 6th inning in that one.
Kelly sets. 1-2. Rodriguez swings and lifts this one. Stays on the infield left side. The shortstop Garcia gloves it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 21.
Ray Navarro is up next. The switch hitter will bat from the left side, and that's for the most part where we've seen him. He's got Ramon Flores at first with 2 away now in the home half of the third. Somerset the 1-0 lead. The pitch. Called a strike on the outer third. Boy, Kelly, who works so quick with nobody on, has kind of come to a screeching halt.
Well, giving up a home run and falling behind will do that to you. Forces you to collect yourself and sort of look at your approach.
Sets with the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses away.
And I think a runner at first, also with some speed, and Flores will do that to you as well. Ramon was running on the first pitch he saw once he got to first base, so Kraus, aware of his speed, rather make that Kelly, aware of his speed, has to slow down his approach. Oftentimes, speed can slow down a game.
Throw over and Flores is back safely, and he kind of whipped around looking at Fred DeJesus. I wonder if he thought there was a balk. Kelly is a righty. And a tall one at that, standing at 6'4". 1-1 on its way. Wave and a miss, a breaking ball dropping into the dirt. And Navarro swings over the top of it. He's now in a hole, a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs in the home half of the third. The Patriots already run across this half inning thanks to the bat of Mike Kraus, launching a solo shot over the center field wall. Flores off of first. And the 1-2, he goes. Throw down to second base. That one trickles into center field, was overthrown over the head of Garcia. Here comes the throw at third, and Flores is in safely. The 1-2 pitch missed. The throw down to second base was errant, well over the head of Edwin Garcia and into center field. So stolen base for Flores, and then advances on the E2, and he's hobbling around a little bit, but he's going to stay in this ball game.
It's his 4th steal of the season. 4 for 6 in attempts now. Kelly was trying to do his job by taking a little bit of a longer approach on the mound. Flores picked his spot well. Now another RBI opportunity here for Ray Navarro.
And both teams with an error, both coming from catchers, throwing down to second base on a stolen base attempt. So if Navarro can work a hit here, Somerset could score another with Ramon Flores 90 feet away at third base. But the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning. Kelly sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a hard grounder, well foul out of the first base side. Zep Bracamonte giving his hand as first base coach there for Somerset.
Looks like it.
I thought he was pretty impressive this morning for a guy that doesn't play a whole lot to step into the lineup. Sure, he reached on an E4, but came around to score. Also worked 2 walks.
Played a pretty good first base as well.
Another 2-2. This one popped straight up the chute. Valerio tosses the mask off, steps behind the plate, and 2-hands it to make the catch and retire the side, but not before the big fly from Mike Kraus puts Somerset on the board. They take a 1-0 lead to the 4th. You're listening to Patriots Baseball on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
It's an unstoppable force, vast and mighty. It's the 101 days of summer, and this year it's bigger than ever. The NJ team is back again. We've got 101 days of prizes with other ways to win via our social channels, text message program, VIP club, and game changers. Find the fun at 101daysofsummer.com from May 24th to September 1st. Anything can happen in Jersey.
I think my allergies are acting up.
For more information, please stop by the ticket office.
Looking for a great deal on a car? You'll score big savings at your Tri-State Ford dealer, proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots baseball. Visit tristateford.com for information today. And kids, if you'd like an ice cream party and exclusive Somerset Sluggers merchandise and tickets to games, join the Somerset Sluggers Kids Club. You can call Tim at 908-255-1422 or visit us on the web at somersetpatriots.com. A special thanks to the Children's Specialized Hospital for their support of the Somerset Sluggers Kids Club. First pitch misses down low. That's to John Griffin, the four-man leading off the top of the fourth inning. Somerset a 1-0 lead over Southern Maryland. And trying to sweep the doubleheader. 2 7-inning games here today. 1-0 is waved at and missed. The Patriots with an offensive explosion in the morning. 7 runs on 10 hits. Southern Maryland, 2 runs on 8 hits of their own. Oberholzer winds with the 1-1. Swing and a hard grounder right past up the middle. Spun Oberholzer around, couldn't get the glove on it. And a leadoff single for John Griffin.
Well, it's another single for Griffin. Both times he's hit it on the ground. He's a guy that when he gets the ball in the air, it can go a long way. So if you're Oberholzer, you can live with Griffin hitting the ball on the ground. He's not much of a threat along the base paths. And if you're keeping the ball within the confines of the ballpark, you're doing your job for the most part.
Corey Vaughn up next. Struck out swinging his first time up. First pitch, check swing, and a ball low. Peel down to first, and no swing, says Freddie DeJesus. Kenger holding Griffin on at first base. Oberholzer, the lefty, sets, and the 1-0. Off speed, called a strike on the outer third. Oberholzer sets. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Again, pulled the strings on Vaughn, and he's ahead 1-2.
He's had the breaking ball working tonight. He's garnered a lot of swings and misses from him. It's looked good. That and the changeup as well. He's used his changeup as an out pitch a couple of times. Already with 5 strikeouts through his first 9 outs recorded.
As the 1-2 is fouled back, and Oberholzer certainly looking to work his way back to the bigs. Last season was with the Patriots in spring training before he had his contract purchased. And you'd think if he can continue to figure things out here over his next couple starts, he has a pretty good shot at getting picked up.
Absolutely.
1-2. Check swing, and that one, a breaking ball, dips low. So 2-2 the count here on Corey Vaughn.
There's always going to be a market for left-handed pitchers that have Major League Baseball experience. And there's a number of organizations out there that at the very least can use some starting pitching depth at the AAA level, and that's where Oberholzer could slot in pretty easily.
2-2 misses outside. Now 3 balls and 2 strikes the count. With no outs, John Griffin led off the inning with his second single of the night. Southern Maryland has struggled to score, and really just about every offensive category. They've had a tough time this season. So the 3-2 is waved at and missed. Kept it low yet again, and that the 6th strikeout of the night for Brett Oberholzer.
Now batting, the catcher, number 8.
Well, Oberholzer already close to his season high. He struck out 7 batters his last time out against the Sugar Land Skeeters. 1 off of that, and again, it's with this slightly slower approach, taking his time, really thinking through each pitch he's throwing. I think some credit could also be given to Jovan Gonzalez, who's called a pretty good game so far. Haven't seen Oberholzer shake Gonzalez too often.
First pitch here to Charlie Valerio, a called strike.
And Oberholzer would not be the first pitch to give Gonzalez some credit when he's pitched well. David Kubiak, you look at his scoreless streak, all he wants to do is give credit to Yovan Gonzalez at every opportunity he has to talk.
0-1. Valerio swings and hits a grounder into the hole. Rodriguez to a knee. Fields flips to second for one. They throw on to first, not in time. But some good range by Alfredo Rodriguez, the shortstop, ranging to his right. Gloves it with the backhand and gets one out at second.
The shortstop, number 9, Edwin Garcia.
Now Rodriguez, he's a very strong defender, and I think he's at his best when he's ranging to his right, using that backhanded pick. We've seen him, show off the Jeterian jump throw, but even just sliding, diving, backhanded picks, he's very strong on the backhand, and he showed it off again there.
So with two away, Edwin Garcia is up. Valerio off of first. And the pitch in tight as Garcia picks up the back leg. There is no doubt that Rodriguez just seems more comfortable when he's moving laterally to field the ball. Sometimes when it's hit right at him, he almost thinks too much. 1-0 is hit hard through the hole on the right side and into right field. So Garcia, 2-out single, and Valerio will stop at second base.
Well, it's another opportunity for the Blue Crabs. They had runners at first and third, second and third rather, with 1 out and second did not score. They got a runner over to third base with less than 2 out in the third inning, didn't score. Now, once again, they've got another runner in scoring position. It's been a trend. They've struggled in this series. They're 0 for 4 in this ball game so far with runners in scoring position. And then in the early game, they were 1 for 8. That won't get the job done.
Here's Tony Thomas with runners on first and second, 2 away. First pitch swinging, skies it, foul ground right side. Kenja ranging over near the end of the dugout. Now falling back a bit, he makes the catch to retire the Blue Crabs. No runs on 2 hits. 2 men are left on base, but Somerset with the 1-0 lead through 3.5. You're listening to Patriots Baseball on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
SomersetPatriots.com to lock down your camp's perfect summer trip.
I'm fighting cancer.
I'm fighting cancer.
I am fighting cancer.
I fight every day.
Every night.
Every hour.
Every minute. And every second.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital and RWJ Barnabas Health, together with the Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey, bring the latest research, treatments, and clinical trials close to home.
We're fighting cancer.
And I'm not fighting alone.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital. Let's beat cancer together.
Nothing is more important than your child's education. The Somerset County Education Association represents the public school employees that make your child's education possible. This includes more than 7,000 teachers, paraprofessionals, bus drivers, nurses, custodians, secretaries, and other outstanding education support professionals. Visit www.sceanj.org.
Diamond Nation, located in Flemington, New Jersey, is the premier baseball and softball facility in the Northeast and is home to the Jack Cuss Baseball and Jenny Finch Softball Academies. Diamond Nation is a top draw for prominent youth, teen, and high school tournaments and is dedicated to providing top-flight instruction, private lessons, and outstanding camps for individuals and teams. Visit us at diamondnation.com. In the bottom of the fourth, it's Will Kenger leading things off. And looks at the first pitch that misses low and in. Still Michael Kelly working into his 4th inning of work on the bump. But his team is trailing 1-0. As Kenger fouls off the next pitch. It was a Mike Krause solo home run to straightaway center field that got the Patriots on the board in the 3rd. Kelly winds with the 1-1. And that misses in tight. A fastball backs Kenger off the plate. And Will Kenger, who's hitting an impressive .354 coming into the night to begin with, is particularly good against righties. 2-1. Poured in for a strike, another fastball. Hitting .365 against right-handers. 2-2. Had a breaking ball that didn't quite break. Kelly couldn't get on top of it. Stayed up and away the whole way, so the count runs full. Now, Kendra, of course, second in the league in batting average, hitting .354. But behind Dante Bichette Jr. So the 3-2 is cut on and missed. Kendra goes down swinging for the second time tonight.
It's almost seemed like a quiet .350 batting average for Kendra. He got off to such a ridiculous start to the season, and he's still been a very productive player for the Patriots, still consistently hitting in the middle of the order. But it just seems like that batting average has hovered at that .350 line for the last month or so.
Well, and it's to the point where you just don't even really think twice about it. Oh, yeah, second in the league, .350 something. Yeah, it's pretty good. First pitch to Edwin Espinal is a called strike. But, if he can continue on that pace, it's an impressive number. And he's been able to field the corner infield positions really well, too. As the 0-1 comes in tight. And did not catch a piece of Espinal, who's backing out of the way in kind of an awkward turn.
Espinal staring down the third base line a bit there towards the Blue Crab dugout. I don't think there was any ill will there.
I think he was laughing when he stepped back into the box, though.
He's a pretty jovial guy. He likes to have a good time.
1-1. Just tapped foul behind the plate. Out in front of that one, got the end of the bat on it. And he's in a hole. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 away in the home half of the 4th.
We just had some food delivered by the director of ticketing here, Nick Chirillo. Nick, why don't you say something for the fans?
It's the 1-2 misses upstairs.
What's going on, guys? Let's go Patriots.
There you go.
What a guy. What a guy.
Well, it's about time somebody brought me a milkshake.
Kelly winds with the 2-2. Misses outside. The count runs full. Well, if you're a little confused, as I'm sure just about anyone is except for myself, before the game I treated myself to a milkshake, and Mark was disappointed that he didn't get one.
Now I have one.
There you go.
3-2.
Broken bat, soft grounder to left side. Garcia, the shortstop, waits on it. Long throw in time to first. Espinal, not the fastest runner, and he'll also need a new piece of lumber.
Still put a good swing on that one, and he saw the ball well against Kelly in his first at bat. Crushed the ball foul deep down the left field line, and then later in that at bat flew out to deep center. So he's seeing the ball well against Kelly, but Kelly was able to bring that ball just a little bit further inside than Espinal would have liked, and it sawed him off.
Craig Massey is up next, doubled in his first at bat. And the first pitch off speed misses inside. So Nick Chirillo, the director of ticketing for the Patriots, is a big food guy. Loves his food, and he just treated us to, Mark to a shake. The 1-0 is a called strike. And also brought us 2 bags of Bakery Fresh Hopes cookies. We get treated fairly well.
We did.
1-1, another called strike here to Massey.
Tell you what, Mel Chetham's had a pretty low strike zone today. There's been a number of pitches that have either been at the knees or maybe a little below it. And he's enforcing that low strike.
1-2 is spoiled foul off the window of one of our Audi suite level suites. One 0 Somerset out in front of Southern Maryland. The 1-2. Well upstairs, and the count even 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Craig Massey. Put together a solid at-bat his first time up. Doubled off the right field wall. 2-2. This one misses up and away. And a 3-2 count here on Massey.
In talking to Massey during the postgame show, he mentioned at the beginning of the season he felt his timing was off. It took him a little while to get back into midseason form and get his timing back.
3-2, rolled over to the right side. Second baseman Blackstone there, fields and throws on to first in time. And the Patriots are retired in order. Through 4 innings at TD Bank Ballpark, Somerset leads Southern Maryland 1-0. You're listening to Patriots Baseball on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Nailed it! Now let's go play some Quick Draw. Quick Draw!
Nothing beats the draw of Quick Draw, the game with over 40,000 daily winners. Find a place and bring.
Happy with this year's tax refund? Probably not. Well, Flemington Department Store can't change the tax law, but can make things less taxing by crediting you double the sales tax on most top-quality brand sofas, chairs, recliners, bedroom and dining room sets, proudly showcased in Central Jersey's largest showroom. That's right, Flemington is paying your sales tax plus giving you a matching credit when you buy furniture, plus free delivery. The double sales tax credit event is going on now, only at Flemington Department Store.
Okay, let's kick it off with the power spread. Go, go, go. Stop. Killer class. Let's go play Quick Draw.
Nothing beats the draw of Quick Draw. A $1 bet could win up to $100,000. Find a place and bring your people.
And PSENT, thank you for your dedication and service to keep our country free. PSENT, proud to be a military-friendly employer.
Fans get updates on the team, ticket specials, and upcoming promotions with the Patriots Blast. Text Somerset Patriots, one word, to 22828. That's Somerset Patriots to 22828. Still Brett Oberholzer out of the bump for Somerset into his 5th inning of work, and he'll face the 9-man Josh McAdams to lead things off. 1-0 Somerset leading Southern Maryland. Oberholzer, the Major League vet, into the wind and the lefty delivers. A called strike.
Lisa and Mike Spitz, please report to customer service.
Somerset with a run in the 3rd thanks to Mike Kraus, led the inning off with a solo shot. 1 is foul, tipped in and out of the mid of Gonzalez. We've talked about it already, but Oberholzer certainly seems to have a better feel of his secondary pitches, the breaking ball working tonight. An opportunity to break it out here. He's ahead 0-2. Winds and delivers. Swing and in off the hands. A soft looping liner to the second baseman. Massey makes the catch onto the outfield grass in shallow right center. That's out number 1.
There's been a couple of times tonight where Oberholzer has actually gotten ahead with those secondary pitches, and then on an 0-2 count, he's come back with a fastball, almost trying to catch the batter off guard.
Mm-hmm.
He got a strikeout looking at Joe Benson back in the 3rd inning doing that. And that time came in on the hands and induced a weak swing.
First pitch to Kent Blackstone. Misses up above the letters.
And right now the goal, I think, for Oberholzer, you've got the 5th, you got to get through the 6th. In a 7-inning ball game, it's close. Get through 6 and at the very least set up Antonini.
1-1 is poked foul.
Antonini hasn't pitched in a couple of days. He's been a great closer for this team. You have a 1-run lead. And Oberholzer is still with plenty left in the tank. He's now at 70 pitches with 1 out in the 5th.
Antonini is not yet pitched in June. May 30th, his last outing against Sugarland. 1-1. Just misses a hair inside. Gonzalez had to double clutch on the throwback. Thought he was going to hear a called strike, but he did not for a Mel Cheatham. Now the count's 2-1 on Kent Blackstone, the 1-man. Up with nobody on, 1 out. 2-1. Fouled away. And it seems like as Oberholzer has gotten going, he's started to work quicker as well as he's found his rhythm. The 2-2 pitch. And Blackstone calls for time right as Oberholzer was about to start into his windup.
I think Oberholzer is starting to have a better understanding of this Blue Crab lineup as well. It's the second time he's going up against them. And the first time, he honestly pitched pretty well. It was just 2 pitches, two two-run home runs that he gave up. One to Griffin, one to Valeria.
2-2 in the dirt.
So aside from that, Oberholzer's sort of the turnaround of his season really began with that May 24th start over in Southern Maryland. And then he was able to parlay that into a strong outing his last time in Sugar Land, and now reaping the benefits. 4 1/3 scoreless so far tonight.
3-2 pitch. Rolled over up the first base side. Kendra fields it chest high on 2 hops and takes it to the bag himself for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 12, Ruby Silva.
So with 2 away, Ruby Silva is up. He's 0 for 2 today, and he's cooled off as of late. Has not had a lot of success against the Patriots, down to 289. Started the series last night hitting 301. He's 1 for 11 in this series. First pitch, squares to bunt, pulls it back, and a breaking ball is a called strike.
Every time he's squared to bunt, he has that unorthodox bunting approach where he doesn't keep the bat head level and let the bat sort of catch the ball. He sort of has that on a bit of a diagonal and almost stabs at it a bit.
0-1. Swing and a soft grounder to the second baseman. Massey 2 steps to his left, hunches over fields and throws on to first in time as Oberholzer sets down the Blue Crabs in order. Through 4.5, Somerset the 1-0 lead. You're listening to Patriots Baseball on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, WCTCAM.com.
Sorry, we were running late. No problem. Come on in.
This season, T-Mobile is partnering with Little League to make sure every kid can feel like an all-star. With T-Mobile, parents across the country can share the action, the highlights, and the lowlights. And the stars of tomorrow get a chance to shine today. From Little League to the big leagues, T-Mobile has you covered. Now connecting 99% of baseball fans. T-Mobile.
Leading off, the right fielder, number 3, Mike Francoso.
Looking for a great deal on a car? You'll score big savings at your Tri-State Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots Baseball. Visit TriStateFord.com for information today. In the home half of the 5th, Mike Francoso is first pitch swinging and lifts this one to straightaway left field. Tony Thomas settles under it and makes the catch for a quick out number 1. Somerset ahead in this one 1-0. After the day cap, teams shared a combined 18 hits. And through 4.5 innings here tonight, just 6 combined hits. Only 2 for the Patriots, but one of those a big fly.
And that came from the guy who's at the plate right here.
That would be Mike Kraus, who has that big bat potential. Hit his first as a Patriot back in the 3rd inning, and it takes a first pitch called strike.
So often this season, Patriots runs and rallies have just been through base hits and singles and going station to station.
1, this one is popped up on the infield, right around the second base bag. Blackstone waves the arms around, and the second baseman makes the catch a step or 2 in front of the bag.
Now, this game has a slightly different feel to it. It doesn't really feel like the Patriots are going to be putting together a rally. I mean, a lot of this Patriots team is still pretty tired. They had a long road trip. They had a big travel day on Monday, and then you jump into a game last night that's a tough loss, and then you dive into a day-night doubleheader the very next day. So, maybe that solo home run could be the difference tonight.
First pitch to Yovan Gonzalez misses low and away. And of course, you know better than I. You were on that road trip and came right back here to the office on Monday after flying in. Some of the players worked out as well. So the 1-0 falls in for a called strike. A couple players throwing in the outfield after they got back to the stadium.
I think somebody had a bullpen session as well. Forget who.
1-1. Called a strike. I think it was Jake Joyce or Nate Rowe, one of the two.
It's possible.
Anything.
I know somebody did it. I just don't know who. I got out of here as quick as possible.
1-2 to Gonzalez. Checks his swing at a breaking ball in the dirt, and he did not go, according to first base umpire Fred DeJesus.
And look, this Patriots team, they were on the road for 10 days. They hadn't played a home game since May 23rd. And, you don't want to necessarily say you get homesick, but you miss playing in your own ballpark. And Somerset's certainly happy to be back home.
Kelly winds with the 2-2. On one hop over to the third baseman, McAdams. That one was hit hard and a high throw. Brings Griffin off the bag and right back onto it as the Patriots go down in order. 6 up and 6 down in the 5th inning. Still 1-0. Somerset in front. You're listening to Patriots Baseball on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
I'm fighting cancer.
I'm fighting cancer.
I am fighting cancer.
I fight every day.
I fight every night.
Every hour.
Every minute.
And every second.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital Somerset and RWJ Barnabas Health, together with the Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey, bring the latest research, treatments, and clinical trials close to home.
We're fighting cancer.
And I'm not fighting alone.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, Somerset. Let's beat cancer together.
Sorry, we were running late. No problem. Come on in.
Back at TD Bank Ballpark in the top of the 6th inning, Somerset, the 1-0 lead. Here's Mark Schwartz to take you the rest of the way.
Appreciate that, Brandon. Brett Oberholzer remains on the mound. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for Somerset. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Blue Crabs. There is some movement in Somerset's bullpen. A righty's getting loose. I'd imagine that's Mike Broadway. We'll await confirmation, but right now, Brett Oberholzer is at 77 pitches through 5. This has been one of, if not his strongest start of the year. So you certainly give him an opportunity to work through the 6th and set up a potential save opportunity for Mike Antonini in the 7th.
The trusty binoculars have weighed in there, saying James Pugliese is the righty throwing.
So Oberholzer from the windup here. First pitch to the right-handed hitting Joe Benson, a called strike 0-1. Well, Pugliese has enjoyed a good season. Looking through this lineup, there's a bunch of righties that are immediately due up here in the 6th. Benson to lead off as the fastball misses inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. And then after Benson, you've got John Griffin, a right-handed power hitter. You've got Corey Vaughn, a right-handed power hitter as well. These 3 batters are combined 2 for 6. Griffin has both of those hits. The 1-1. Benson takes it low and in. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I would think that Pugliese is up just in case there's any sign of danger here for Brett Oberholzer. It's just a 1-0 game. Only 2 hits for Somerset.
2-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. Navarro drops to a knee. Fields cleanly. and a sidearm throw to first base in time for the first out of the inning.
And I think as we continue here in the 6th, then maybe you see Mike Antonini get up and start to prepare for the 7th.
1 out, nobody on. Here's John Griffin. Oberholzer has forced him to hit the ball on the ground twice. Both times it's gotten out of the infield for a base hit, but he'll sort of take that against the guy who has a 168 batting average entering the night. But 4 of his 16 hits entering the game were home runs. That is 25%. Brett Jody moves his defense back, no doubles. Outfield playing deep. First pitch to Griffin, called strike 0-1.
25%. You didn't even need to bust out the calculator.
That is that Quinnipiac journalism degree right there.
Nice.
Yeah, very proud of myself. 0-1. I didn't even mean to say that. I really didn't. 0-1 misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's a 1-0 Patriots lead. So, certainly have to be aware. Griffin and Vaughn, probably the 2 top power hitters on this Blue Crab roster. Griffin with 4 home runs. He's already hit a 2-run shot against Oberholzer this season. Now the 1-1 offering. Broken bat line drive out to center field, and it makes its way onto the grass, a base hit. John Griffin 3 for 3. He's got 3 of the 5 hits for the Blue Crabs. That is 60% of the Blue Crab hits in this ballgame.
Have a day, why don't you? When it rains, it pours. And there for John Griffin. This time he got it off the ground. Bat splintered, but just enough to get that one past Alfredo Rodriguez and into center field.
Well, Griffin's got 3 hits. Charlie Valerio has 1. Edwin Garcia has 1. Blue Crabs out-hitting Somerset 5-2, but the Patriots are leading 1-0 on the Mike Krause solo home run in the 3rd. First pitch now to Corey Vaughn. Ground ball sharply hit to short. Backhanded pick made by Rodriguez, and Massey's turned to first in time. It's an inning-ending 6-4-3 double play. Oberholzer out of another jam, and the Patriots remain in front. No runs on a hit, no errors, nobody left on base. 1-0 Somerset. We move to the bottom of the 6th on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
What better way to spend a summer night than taking a group to a Somerset Patriots game? Enjoy one of the best ways for families, friends, and businesses to catch affordable entertainment right here in Central Jersey. Groups of 30 or more receive $2 off the normal price per ticket, starting at just $8.50. These groups can participate in our on-field promotions, including a pregame performance, color guard, baseball buddies, Field of Dreams, or the 7th inning fun bunch. The Patriots also offer fundraising opportunities for groups of 250 or more for even larger discounts. Head over to our picnic area located down the left field line, where groups of 30 to 500 could have a ballpark barbecue. For $28 a person, get a ticket to the game and an all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet. Overlooking the left field line is the party deck, where an upscale buffet will be served along with a cash bar for groups of 30 to 150 for $39 a person. Groups of up to 30 or 40 can have private use of a fully furnished, climate-controlled hospitality suite with indoor and outdoor seating alongside wait service. Our exclusive Diamond Club is a large indoor hospitality space located on our suite level, perfect for holding meetings and entertaining clients. Here, outdoor balcony seating is accompanied by an hour-and-a-half upscale buffet, a private cash bar, cocktail tables, bar seating, and a 60-inch smart TV. Email us at groups@somersetpatriots.com or call 908-252-0700 to lock down your perfect summer outing.
HealthQuest, the top 100 health and fitness club in the nation, is right here in our community. Located on Route 31 in Flemington and open 7 days a week, HealthQuest proudly serves all of Central Jersey. Visit them today and start your journey to becoming HQ Fit. Get the guys from IdeaCom on your team today by visiting their website at ideacom-nj.com. Patriots Suite Levels brought to you by your New Jersey Audi dealers in the 2019 Audi Q5 SUV. Turn a double play with NJM Insurance Group's bundle and save discount. Get started today with an auto insurance quote at njm.com. Ramon Flores leads off the bottom of the 6th. Michael Kelly remains on the rubber for the Blue Crabs, and the first pitch taken low, 1-0. Mark Schwartz alongside Brandon Pelter. And an interesting debate to have with Brett Jody's decision coming up here as Flores takes a strike, 1-1. Brett Oberholzer is at 85 pitches. He just induced an inning-ending double play in the 6th. He's at 85 pitches through 6 innings. As the 1-1 to Flores taken low, 2 balls and a strike. And Brandon, I ask you Do you bring Oberholzer back out for the 7th, give him a chance for a complete game, or do you hand the ball over to your likely all-star closer in Mike Antonini?
I think as frustrating as this might be for Brett Oberholzer, you've got to get Antonini some work in. Hasn't pitched.
2-1 breaking ball drops in for a strike, 2-2.
Hasn't pitched in the month of June at all here, and we're into June 5th, so he's got to get some work in.
2-2. Up and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Well, Antonini is currently throwing in the Patriots bullpen. Normally an indication that he's going to come on to begin the inning. 3-2. Taken low, ball 4. That's the second walk drawn by Ramon Flores today. He only reached base once in game 1 earlier, so he's now reached base multiple times, including today's doubleheader, in 13 of his last 14 games.
Patriots would love a pair of runs here. Just a 1-0 lead. At least 1 run, that goes a long way.
Flores off of first. Here's Rodriguez at the plate. Runs. Rodriguez swings, pokes it down the right field line. A fair ball. Flores rounds second. He heads for third as the throw comes into first, and Rodriguez dives back in. A successful hit and run for the Patriots. Runners on the corners and nobody out as they look for insurance, and it will be Ray Navarro.
Boy, sometimes you just get a little lucky in baseball. Alfredo, the hit and run was on, just threw the bat head out there and poked that one down the right field line. And after diving back into the first base bag, immediately stood up and pointed right at Brett Jody to thank him for that hit.
So now an opportunity for Somerset. They lead by a run. They're being out-hit by the Blue Crabs 5-3. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning in a game scheduled to go 7. And now Ray Navarro has an opportunity to provide just a bit more breathing room. Runners on the corners. Navarro at the plate. First pitch. Swings and lines one over to third. Softly hit. Caught by McAdams. An unproductive at-bat from Navarro, and there's one away.
Well, and I was just about to say, maybe you think about sending Alfredo Rodriguez, try and take away that double play ball, but certainly, luckily, they did not there. Navarro did not hit that one very hard and right at McAdams, who had to take a step or two in.
So Navarro now 0 for 3. Here's Will Kenger, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Flores at third, Rodriguez at first. First pitch to Kenger. Checks his swing on a breaking ball that's taken low and inside, 1-0. Kenger likes that first pitch fastball. Makes sense for a pitcher to snap off a curveball, and that time Kenger did well to lay off and keep the bat on his shoulders. It's a 1-0 Patriots lead. Flores led off the inning with a walk, advanced to third on a hit-and-run single from Alfredo Rodriguez. Infield at double play depth, the 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Oh, and that's a pitch that Will Kenger's probably disappointed he didn't connect with. Up in the zone. Put a good swing on it, just a bit late.
Kenger second on the team with 21 runs batted in. He's got 2 ducks on the pond here. The 1-1. Fastball inside corner. On the hands, Kenger took it. It's called a strike, and the count 1-2. Again, Mike Antonini's getting loose for the Patriots in their bullpen. Hasn't been confirmed whether or not he comes in to begin the inning, or maybe Oberholzer's given an opportunity to get a couple of outs early. We're expecting Antonini to be on the mound in the top of the 7th to begin the inning, as Kenger slices one foul. In the top of the 7th inning, in the last chance for the Blue Crabs, they'll have Charlie Valerio, Edwin Garcia, and Tony Thomas. 6, 7, 8 in their order due up. Patriots took the early game of this doubleheader, 7-2. They lead 1-0 here. Now the 1-2 pitch. Taken low, and a nice block made by Valerio. Skipped immediately to the right of home plate when looking at it from behind. And Valerio inverted the glove, got his body in front, kept it in front of him, and the count 2-2.
And I think Kenger is struggling a little bit to pick up the ball out of the hands of Mike Kelly. He's already struck out twice swinging tonight. There he went after, or started the hands at least, in that breaking ball that bounced before the plate.
Runners on the corners. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. A fastball elevated, tipped into the glove of Charlie Valerio. The Patriots, who had runners at first and third and nobody out, now have 2 away for Edwin Espinal.
And again, Kelly kept that one up in the zone, this time up above the letters, and Kenger late to pick it up late on the swing.
So now it's Espinal, 0 for 2 today. Middle of the Patriots order has now combined to go 0 for 8. First pitch from Kelly. Swinging a line drive, softly hit to second, caught by Blackstone, and the inning is over. Patriots get runners at first and third, nobody out. They failed to score, and we'll see if that comes back to hurt them. It's just a 1-run lead. We head to the top of the 7th, and it looks like Antonini will enter to begin the inning when we return on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
At Flemington Car and Truck Country, we've been satisfying customers for over 40 years, providing selection. With 16 manufacturer brands plus over 500 available certified pre-owned vehicles. Convenience. With all our dealerships located on Route 202 and 31 in Flemington. And satisfaction. With positive reviews praising our business model every day. We'll never take our customers for granted. Flemington Car and Truck Country.
Every day, we're
so many good options. Man, I'm hungry. Ooh, let's do healthy today. I think that'll work. The healthy plate. What do we have here? So many good options. What do I choose? We have veggie burger, turkey burger, fruit cup. It all sounds so good, but something's telling me veggie burger. I think I'll have the veggie burger. A lot of great choices here at the Horizon Healthy Plate concession stand. That's a tasty burger.
Bridgewater Optometric Center is the official eye doctor of the Somerset Patriots. Bring in your Patriots tickets up for an additional 5% discount. Somerset County Education Association supports the outstanding public school employees that make your child's education possible. Trune Associates is the sponsor of the lawn seating area at the ballpark. Trune Associates is a team of licensed professionals who care about their clients. Get the checking account for smart people. Provident Smart Checking. No minimum balance, no monthly service fees. Yes, indeed. Provident Bank. Commitment you can count on. Get the ball rolling at Provident.Bank. First pitching change of the night for the Patriots. Brett Oberholzer done after 6 scoreless, and it's Mike Antonini looking for his league-leading 13th save of the year.
It's his first appearance in 6 days, 15th appearance this season. Through 14 innings pitched, has a 1-1 record, a 1.93 ERA.
Charlie Valerio leads off and takes the first pitch in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes.
Antonini has converted 12 saves in 14 opportunities.
He's on the mound here, nursing a 1-run Patriots lead. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a line drive over Rodriguez and into left field. Flores was playing deep, and Charlie Valerio, with his second hit of the night, leads off the inning with a base hit. And the pressure on, tying run aboard here in the top of the 7th.
Well, Charlie Valerio and John Griffin, 5 of just 6 hits for the Blue Crabs. They haven't hit a whole lot hard, and that even sounded like a broken bat from Valerio. The liner, though, elevated up above the head of Alfredo Rodriguez, the shortstop.
So it's Edwin Garcia who steps in here. We'll see how the Blue Crabs want to play it. They've been aggressive with runners on base so far in this series. And Garcia squares to bunt, pulls it back, and the fastball misses up, 1-0. They have not attempted, or rather they have attempted 1 stolen base today. Kent Blackstone stole second back in the 3rd. They advanced to third base on what was ruled an E2. And they had no stolen bases in the early game today. Valerio runs, pitch misses up. Gonzalez's throw to second, tag applied, in time, 1 away. An aggressive, gutsy call there from Stan Clyburn sends his catcher Valerio, who had yet to steal a base nor attempt a base stolen this season. He's now 0 for 1. A big caught stealing there from Yovan Gonzalez.
And it was a tough pitch to run on. A fastball up in the zone, all that much easier for Gonzalez because as he's coming up to get that ball, he's automatically going to the position that you want to be able to grab it, make the quick transition of the hand, and throw down.
Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss. Laid on a fastball. And now Antonini a little bit more breathing room and rocks a fastball by the right-handed hitting Garcia. 1 run on 3 hits for the Patriots. No runs on 6 hits for the Blue Crabs. Top of the 7th inning and a game scheduled to go 7. As the 2-1s fouled off. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The inning really does have just such a different feel. Garcia was looking like he was going to give himself up there to advance Valerio. I think even if he stole second base, the bunt's still on.
Now the 2-2. Swung on and chopped foul into the Blue Crab dugout down the third base line, and Garcia stays alive. There's 1 away in the top of the 7th inning. Nobody on. Somerset leading 1-0. Brett Oberholzer gave the Patriots 6 scoreless innings. 5 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, lowering his ERA down to 5.09 on the year. Strong performance from Obi. Now Antonini looking to finish it off. The 2-2. Fouled off again. Level swing on a fastball elevated by Edwin Garcia. Lines it to the backstop, and the count holds at 2-2. Antonini from the windup, rocks and fires. Strike 3 called. Fastball at the knees. Garcia sent down looking, and now the Blue Crabs are down to their final out of the evening.
Just painting that one right at the knees from Antonini. Precision with the control.
That the 7th strikeout of the night for Patriots pitchers. And now holding a 1-0 lead, Antonini an out away for giving the Patriots a sweep of today's doubleheader. Standing in his way, Tony Thomas. First pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air. Shallow left towards the foul line. Long way to run for Alfredo Rodriguez and Ramon Flores. Neither get there, but it lands foul. And it's an 0-1 count.
And Ramon playing no doubles there with the rest of the outfield, so he has a really long way to go. If he's straight away left field, he's making that play.
Thomas 0 for 2 tonight. Was 2 for 3 in the early game, including a long solo home run that went over the Land Rover Princeton billboard. Top on the left field advertisements. He's got 4 home runs on the season. But he faces an 0-1 count against the southpaw Antonini. Now the 0-1. Fastball eye level. 1 ball and 1 strike. Only 2 blown saves for the Antonini this season. First came back on May 3rd against the New Britain Bees. The last came on the Patriots' most recent road trip. 1-1. Fouled off. And now Thomas and the Blue Crabs down to their final strike. A solo home run from Mike Krause at the bottom of the 3rd inning has been all of our offense this evening. It's a 1-0 Patriots lead. Can they hold it? Antonini from the windup. Thomas at the plate. Here's the 1-2. Chopper foul. And we'll see at least one more pitch. The Blue Crabs 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position tonight, as were the Patriots. Blue Crabs stranding 5 on base. The Patriots leaving 4 along the base paths. Again, just the Krause solo home run. One of only 3 hits for the Patriots tonight. But right now, it's enough. Can Antonini lock down the save? Takes a deep breath. Southpaw shakes off Gonzalez from the windup. Now the 1-2. Upstairs. A little inside as well as Thomas leans out of the way. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Should Thomas continue this inning, it's Josh McAdams, right-handed hitter, awaiting on deck. The 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the ball game is over. Antonini freezes Thomas, a backdoor breaking ball. Thomas disagrees. but it's the Patriots who hold on for a 1-0 victory, and they sweep today's doubleheader over the Blue Crabs. A needed back-to-back wins for the Patriots as they win the nightcap 1-0.
Any way you can win it here for Somerset is huge, especially as they continue to fight in that Liberty division. A big win for them. All it took was 3 hits and really only one mattered, the solo home run from Mike Krause. But what a performance now. 2 straight really strong outings from Brett Oberholzer.
So the Patriots high five along the infield. They win tonight's ballgame 1-0. We'll step aside for the Flemington Department Store postgame show. When we return, we'll go over the highlights and we'll have a postgame interview with starting pitcher Brett Oberholzer. That coming up next on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Brand new final score, Somerset Patriots 1 and the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs 0.
I'm fighting cancer.
I'm fighting cancer.
I am fighting cancer.
I fight every day.
Every night,
Every hour.
every minute, and every second.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital and RWJ Barnabas Health, together with the Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey, bring the latest research, treatments, and clinical trials close to home.
We're fighting cancer.
And I'm not fighting alone.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital. Let's beat cancer together.
This season, T-Mobile is partnering with Little League to make sure every kid can feel like an all-star. With T-Mobile, parents across the country can share the action, the highlights, and the lowlights. And the stars of tomorrow get a chance to shine today. From Little League to the big leagues, T-Mobile has you covered. Now connecting 99% of baseball fans. T-Mobile.
For over 85 years, in every county across the state, we've protected the health of New Jersey, covering families and businesses through life's big moments and the small ones. Because we don't just work here, we live here too. Over 5,000 local employees, all with the same purpose, taking care of you. For over 85
Nothing is more important than your child's education. The Somerset County Education Association represents the public school employees that make your child's education possible. This includes more than 7,000 teachers, paraprofessionals, bus drivers, nurses, custodians, secretaries, and other outstanding education support professionals.
Department Store postgame show as the Somerset Patriots top the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs 1-0 to finish off a sweep of today's day-night doubleheader. Flemington Department Store, the area's best selection of quality clothing, flooring, furniture, and footwear. Found in our 2-acre showroom located on Route 31 north of the Flemington Circle. Flemington Department Store, it is worth the trip. Mark Schwartz alongside Brandon Pelter. It's a 1-0 Patriots win as we jump right into the highlights, and there really was only one. Brett Oberholzer was on the mound for the Patriots, and he had arguably his best start of the season. He went up against Michael Kelly for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, also had a fine start, but it was in the bottom of the third where we would see the only run of the night. The Blue Crabs threatened in the top of the second, in the top of the third, both times coming up empty-handed, and in the bottom of the third inning, the first batter of the inning was Mike Krause, and he would provide the only run of the ballgame. So Mike Krause goes yard with a solo home run. In the bottom of the third inning, the Patriots take a 1-0 lead, and ultimately that was all they needed. Brett Oberholzer would toss 6 scoreless innings, yielding just 5 hits, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. He would hand the ball off to Mike Antonini for the top of the 7th inning, would issue a leadoff base hit to Charlie Valerio, who was thrown out trying to steal second, and then Antonini, strikeout looking of Edwin Garcia, strikeout looking of Tony Thomas, and the Patriots finish off the doubleheader sweep with a 1-0 victory. We now welcome in Michael Krause here on the Flemington Department Store postgame show. Mike, you are on TV as well, so make sure that brim looks good.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I wanted to bring you up here today. Big home run in the third inning. I guess just to start off, talk to me a little bit about what you were looking for in that at-bat.
Going back from the first game I was here, I knew they were going to feed me with a lot of fastballs away. He missed with his first pitch. I got 1-0, and I looked for my zone, middle of the way, and I got my pitch, and I put a good swing on it.
So that home run winds up giving the Patriots a 1-0 victory. For the team, you hadn't been playing the best stretch of baseball, had lost 4 straight coming into today. How big for the morale of this club and the clubhouse is a doubleheader sweep, taking the game 1 earlier today, 7-2, and then obviously winning tonight 1-0.
Usually, statistically, that doubleheaders are tough to sweep. Usually split them. So it was great to come in here, especially in our home park, and take these wins, especially with a couple tough losses on the road in Sugar Land and a tough loss the other night. It's great to get 2 and then win the series tomorrow.
Well, you talk about home park. This has been your first couple of games as a Somerset Patriot here. I know you had played here previously as a member of the Barnstormers, as a member of the Bees, and then you had started here as an All-Star back in 2017 as well. But what's it like wearing this uniform and playing here in Somerset?
I mean, going up and playing the Somerset Patriots, they were a club that were going to give you difficulties. They're a team that puts a good team on the field, and they're trying to win every single game. So to be a part of this organization was a no-brainer for me.
Well, so now you have that first home run. You sort of have that monkey off your back a little bit. But for you, and for any Patriots fans who might not know too much about you, what can you bring to the table for this team, and what do you have to do for yourself to continue a strong season moving forward?
To this team, just adding speed to the lineup, playing good defense, cheering up the guys who are down, keeping the guys that are up humbled. You know what I mean? And just enjoying baseball. I mean, we have a great clubhouse, and everyone's a professional in that clubhouse, so I just want to add to that and just be myself.
Well, Mike, you had the big home run today. You're the star of tonight's ball game. Congratulations on the home run. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
No problem. That was Mike Krause. We'll step aside one final time here on the Flemington Department Store postgame show. We'll wrap up the night that was next on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
Attention New Jersey camps, it's time to start thinking about your summer schedule and field trips for your campers. The Somerset Patriots Camp Days have returned for the upcoming season. Head over to TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater to check out top-notch baseball for the best price in town. The 2019 camp dates are officially set for Thursday, July 18th, Wednesday, July 31st, and Wednesday, August 14th. The Patriots are welcoming camps with groups of all sizes to come out to the ballpark to enjoy America's favorite pastime. Each game begins at 11:05 a.m. and tickets start at just $8. There are also lunch options available for just $5. In addition, each camp in attendance will be welcomed with a public address announcement and a scoreboard announcement during the game. Camps can also take advantage of our on-field programs throughout the game based on availability. So book now to ensure a memorable baseball-filled, fun-in-the-sun trip for your camp today. Give us a call at 908-252-0700 or visit SomersetPatriots.com to lock down your camp's perfect summer trip. It's time to celebrate with a birthday party at a Somerset Patriots game. Introducing our exclusive Domino's All-Star birthday packages for the upcoming season. Got a kid you want to have remember a special birthday for years to come? Well, the Patriots have 3 different kid-specific birthday packages that'll make their next birthday the most memorable one yet. Book a party package and upper box seating, enjoy an all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet in the NJM picnic area, or elevate your party into a fun-themed private suite uniquely designed for kids. Every Patriots party also comes with a crowd rendition of Happy Birthday with the birthday child on the field, a birthday t-shirt, an autographed baseball, and birthday invitations. Contact our group sales department for more information on how to celebrate a birthday in style today. Attention New Jersey camps, it's time to start thinking about your summer schedule and field trips for your campers. The Somerset Patriots Camp Days
Ready for some family fun? Have a ball with everyone. It's a slamming hit. Come on and get patriotic.
The Somerset Patriots are back at TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater. It is the most fun you'll have all summer with fireworks, celebrity appearances, and championship baseball. Don't miss out. Get your tickets today.
And welcome back here to TD Bank Ballpark for the final time tonight as the Somerset Patriots top the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs 1-0. They finish off a sweep of today's doubleheader. For the Patriots in the nightcap, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and 4 runners left on base. For the Blue Crabs, no runs on 6 hits, 1 error, and 5 runners left on base. It's Brett Oberholzer who earns his 3rd win of the season. He improves to 3-1 after spinning 6 shutout innings on 5 hits, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. The losing pitcher is Michael Kelly, a tough luck loss for him. He allows just 1 run over 6 innings on 3 hits, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts, but he takes the loss, and he drops to 1-3 on the year. And Mike Antonini records his league-leading 13th save of the season in a ballgame that took just 1 hour and 45 minutes to complete over 6.5 innings. With the win, the Patriots improve to 22-17 on the season. With the loss, the Blue Crabs fall to 11-28. Checking the out-of-town scoreboard, a couple of games have gone final. Of course, the Patriots won the early game between these two teams 7-2 back at 11:05 a.m. first pitch. The High Point Rockers earlier today also topped off the York Revolution with a 9-3 win. 2 other games currently going on in the Atlantic League. The New Britain Bees are trailing the Long Island Ducks. It's a 5-2 Ducks lead. That ball game in the bottom of the 9th inning over at New Britain Stadium up in Connecticut. And the Sugarland Skeeters currently leading the Lancaster Barnstormers 6-1. That game at the top of the 7th inning over in Pennsylvania. So the Ducks currently, they look like they're going to be able to finish off the Bees. Again, that game has not yet gone final. But the Bees aren't really threatening in the bottom of the 9th inning. So the up to the second standings in the Atlantic League, before that game goes final, the Patriots are now in 3rd place, and they are currently 3 games back of the first place Long Island Ducks. The High Point Rockers are in 2nd place, 1 game back, and the New Britain Bees are 3.5. If the Ducks and Bees score holds, and Long Island winds up winning that ball game, then the Patriots will be in 3rd place, sole position of 3rd place, and they will be 3.5 back of the first place Ducks. Meanwhile, in the Freedom Division, it's still status quo. The Skeeters comfortably in first, 7.5 up on the Barnstormers, 12 up on the Revs, and now 13 games up on the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Our next broadcast will take place tomorrow night back here at TD Bank Ballpark. It'll be the series finale between these two teams as the Patriots bring Ryan Cusmall onto the mound to make his Somerset debut. He'll work against Brett Lee on the bump for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. First pitch at 7:05 p.m. Our coverage on SPN.TV as well as 1450 WCTC will begin at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. A big thank you to Mike Lawrence running our boards for tonight's broadcast, as well as a thank you to Mike Krause, who came up to our broadcast booth for a post-game interview, as well as my co-host for this evening, Brandon Pelter. Once again, your final score, the Patriots, they take the doubleheader, 7-2 over the Blue Crabs in the early game, 1-0 here in the nightcap. For everyone involved with the broadcast, my name is Mark Schwartz. Again, thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and have a pleasant rest of your Wednesday evening, everybody. Good night. Is that what I said?